Hello everyone, welcome to HW News. Coronavirus, what is that? There is no coronavirus now. If you find people who still say that, you know what to call them. Yes, the COVIDiots are back and so is the surge in coronavirus numbers. 5 months after Unlock 5 in the month of October, India is faced with a worrisome situation. The coronavirus numbers in the country are rising again and it has led to authorities again deliberating the possibility of a lockdown. After a lockdown and partial opening of activity in 2020 that lasted almost 7 months starting end of March, India became the country most affected by the virus after United States. As per the tally presented on the My Government website, the total cases in India currently are 1 crore 10 lakh 16,434. 1 crore 7 lakh 12,665 people have recovered while 1 lakh 47,306 are still active cases. 1 lakh 56,463 people in India have died due to COVID-19. Around October, the COVID curve in the country started slowing down. This slowdown sustained for almost 5 months. The economic activity started picking up, restriction became less stringent, and even people became less fearful and more careless. For people, it's the affairs as usual, as if coronavirus did not exist. But that's not the case. Last month, India recorded the lowest daily cases of COVID-19 in the last 8 months. But in a worrying trend, the cases are rising in the country once again. After 5 months of sustained slowdown in COVID-19 cases, the beast of the pandemic is raising its head once again. In the last 24 hours, India has recorded 10,000 plus COVID-19 cases, whereas a day prior to that, it recorded more than 14,000 cases. India's cumulative national positivity rate is presently pegged at 5.20 as of Monday. The data available with the Union Health Ministry further shows that over 86.3% of the new cases are from only 5 states. And these states are Maharashtra, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, MP and Punjab being the worst affected. A study published in the Journal of Epidemiology and Global Health titled Exploratory Analysis of Demographic Factors and the Temporal Evolution of COVID-19 in India suggested that highly urbanized states including Maharashtra, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu are vulnerable during the current pandemic. This has led to the fears of second wave of COVID-19 pandemic. Currently, Bangalore is witnessing a rapid surge in COVID-19 cases over the past few days. An apartment complex was sealed after 10 people contracted the virus. The cases were found between February 15th and February 22nd. The apartment complex has 9 blocks and 1,500 residents. This is the second apartment complex that has been declared a containment zone this month. Last week, after 113 residents of an apartment complex tested positive for COVID-19, it was made into a containment zone in Bangalore. The district administration had also started a mass testing drive in the apartment complex after around 24 cases emerged from there in a couple of days. Some districts in Maharashtra's Vidarbha like Amravati, Yavatmal, Nagpur and Nasik in North Maharashtra have also witnessed uptick in cases. Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray on Sunday addressed the people and said that authorities will observe the situation for 8 days and then take a decision regarding lockdown. Meanwhile, in some districts where cases are rising multifolds like Amravati, 1 week-long lockdown has been announced. Night curfew has been imposed in Pune. While no lockdown has been imposed in Mumbai, BMC said it will be ruthless on those flouting the rules. So amid the rise in cases, let us understand what are the measures taken by different states. Let's first start with Maharashtra. The worst hit state in the country, which is witnessing a surge in infection, has imposed a 1 week-long lockdown in Amravati and night curbs in Pune. The Maharashtra government has issued clampdown orders in Mumbai, Nagpur, Pimpri-Chinchwad, Nasik, Aurangabad, Thane, Navi Mumbai, Kalyan Dombivli, Akola, Yavatmal, Wasim and Buldhana. It has also asked people to strictly follow the COVID-19 norms, including wearing masks and maintaining social distancing. All religious, social and political gatherings have been prohibited in the state and political protests have also been stopped temporarily. In Pune, schools, colleges, universities and private tuitions have been closed till 28th of February and hotels, restaurants have been asked to close down by 11 pm. Let's talk about Rajasthan. The Rajasthan government has imposed prohibitory orders under Section 144 of the Criminal Procedure Code in Jodhpur till March 21st. The gathering of 4 and more people has been completely prohibited in public places in the city, and for public gatherings such as marriages, only 100 people will be allowed in Jodhpur city limits. Essential services and schools and colleges will, however, stay open. Let's talk about Karnataka. The Karnataka government has reinstated stricter control of transit passengers from Kerala in view of increasing COVID-19 positive cases. Authorities sealed many roads, including national highways, and restricted entry only for those with COVID-19 negative certificates. The Dakshina Kannada authorities sealed all the borders from Monda except 4 to cross over. According to Karnataka officials at the borders, those who wish to enter the state have to produce a COVID-19 negative certificate through an RT-PCR test taken 72 hours before travelling. Kalaburgi District Administration has issued a travel advisory for Maharashtra. 5 checkposts have been set up at the Karnataka-Maharashtra border in the district. Let's talk about Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu on Monday said that surveillance in districts bordering Kerala has been intensified and it has been made mandatory for all the returnees by flight to compulsorily undergo RT-PCR test. The state's Health Secretary Dr. J. Radhakrishnan expressed concern over non-compliance by people, including those who gather for political rallies, and appealed to them not to lower the guard. Apart from surveillance camps, thermal screening will be carried out in the border districts and cluster testing will be done in Chennai, Coimbatore, Chengalpattu district, Radhakrishnan said. All the passengers who are arriving by flight should also have to produce RT-PCR negative certificates. Now let's talk about Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. These two states have also sounded a high alert across all the adjoining districts and will also conduct thermal scanning of those travelling from the high-risk state of Maharashtra. While it is not yet confirmed, there are speculations that the spike in cases could be driven by the new strain of COVID-19. While India has begun vaccination, it is important that we all must do our bit to overcome the pandemic. So one must not be a COVIDiot. Please wash your hands regularly, wear masks covering your nose and mouth and not your chin, maintain social distancing, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you so much. Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free, because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free. First level is a basic level. Here, you can be our supporter by paying Rs 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name, a live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls. Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying Rs 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our Super Supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs. So, hope to see you soon with our badges.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.